So you don't have to include your audio at all. It won't show up that I'm streaming it on the Xbox.
Nice. Well, I always knew it was something better than Jay's.
I would try and do a David Croft and introduce everything as it starts to quali, but I don't have the confidence and I don't have the lines written out.
Ah, fuck it. Just swear at him, like, right, this
Oh,
person's
shush.
doing.
Why have I got Lando Norris and Sebastian Vettel as
Have they put
McLaren and
AIs in?
Ferrari? I haven't.
Have they put AIs in?
I haven't. I didn't. I didn't select AIs.
No, no, you haven't. You're fine.
I've got Nicholas Latifi, Pierre Gasly, Sergio Perez, Kevin Magnussen, Alexander Albon, Lando Norris, Sebastian Vettel, and then it goes to the normal names.
Just send a photo.
I'll send you the video. This is weird.
Yeah, or
I'll
just
put it in. No, I better not put it in Division 1.
no, put it in that PR1 F1.
Yeah, no, it's alright.
F1.
You've all got the same picture for every single thing, so it's all freaking confusing.
Yes, yes. It's not good. It's not the best, but fuck it.
There you go. Just a scroll through of the driver select.
Lovely.
It's not actually showing them up in the queue thing, but
It says, yeah, mine says Lando Norris in 1, Vettel, Halliday. See, it doesn't say it on the actual left-hand side. Let's have a look. Yeah, mine's doing that. Yeah. Ah, well.
odd. Right, let's get out there to SLR Smith, who has gone out already. Detail is tyre for Q or gap to leader. Roger that.
Eliminators got the mediums so far? That's a bit... That's gotta be glitch.
We shall see when he comes out. Gap is fastest lap, detail is fitted. Right, that's all sorted. Yes. Not happy with the warmth of his tyres is Mr. Smith down there. He's wiggling all the way down the back straight towards turn 11.
Oh, his favourite corner.
With the curb of death.
Yes. The curb of death.
And he is pushing now. Turns in. So everybody has come out on the softs. Especially looking at yesterday, you have the medium tyre, which is definitely an OP tyre for this track, with the softs being very...
The softs, it depends how you... It depends how well your tyre management. Savage obviously proved it yesterday, but on this I would not do more than 7. 6, 7 max.
Yeah, Savage got 9 out of them yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, but even the hards were starting to fade after 11, 12. It's your left-hand tyres, especially your front left. It just burns up.
Yeah, that front left. Cause it takes a lot of the front because there's a lot of awkward corners, especially this one at turn 10 with Smith, who took that very neatly. It's a very pressured tyre, that one. We'll see Smith at the end of his lap.
I wonder if there's going to be many drivers sandbagging. In fact, there's one on a medium going out.
That's what I'm about to jump to. I want to jump to Eliminator and see
what
he is.
Oh, Spaffer's gone on his time lap. Come on, Spaff.
So Smith takes a 1:26.2 straight away. That's a good start. We
Although-
would like Eliminator.
Unlucky to Spaff. Go again, mate. You're through anyway.
Eliminator is on the mediums. He's definitely on the mediums there.
Yes, yeah. But I don't see why, because he's just going to ruin them for Q2.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Because I guarantee near enough everyone who has got SLR in the front of their name, or in Reese's
doing that
case,
for medium.
Sir, will be using medium.
Yeah.
Unless they don't feel confident enough. Because in the Sunday races that we did last Sunday, just gone, with it was Bahrain, SLR Demon, he qualied in either 11th or 12th, and with the mediums, one stop, he did finish P4.
So there's a lot of strategy going into a lot of this then.
Into Q2, there will be a strategy going on. It's a good time set from Billy so far. I'm a bit surprised that Beard Boost, I can't believe that would be his absolute flying lap. Because he is very quick. Let's have a look at Reach as he comes round. Good time through 62 for Reese. Oh, has someone gone off?
I'm not sure whether that's is that him going off or was that a sandbag? Oh no, he's got an invalidated lap.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
might have
look
sandbagged.
at that! Wow, look at the difference between Billy and Reese there.
There is nothing between the two of them.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Is
It's 2,000ths of a second.
yeah.
The question is, how many of them are sandbagging?
Well, Spaff, he spun. So I guarantee he'll go quicker now. Yeah. 32.3. He's just setting a time in it so it doesn't look.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who's that going?
Reese definitely getting out of the way there.
Osgard going slow, 63.
Silken's heading out.
Is he going for one? No, he's going to the pits.
Silken is the only car. Eliminator, I think, is doing another timed lap.
I don't see why.
He's wasting the medium tyres. Unless he's going to try and pull a strategy like Savage did yesterday, where he does a double soft medium, because he'll have that fresh set of medium as well.
A 1:27.9 on the medium is a quick time for the medium tyre.
That is actually quite a good time.
My lap time in Q2 was messed up because one of the drivers didn't get out of the way properly. Just do you know where curb death is? Just before sector 3, they were still on the apex. Yeah. So I went too far wide to pass them and I invalidated it. So my medium tyres were already gone round 2-3 times already.
Right.
So no. So for him to use 2 laps worth already,
he retires from the pits.
Yeah. I don't think that Eliminator will be going for the softs, for the mediums in Q2. Not a chance, not with those.
No, he's done 2 laps on them plus the out and in lap, so that's 6 laps technically already. He's done on those. we're on board with Scofie as he's going to try and push himself faster.
A 3-lap old softs. Wow.
Yeah, he was slower last time around, so I would have thought this would be his last lap.
He's just knocked off 2 tenths though. 6 to 2.
And he's easing off,
he's given
which
up.
is
Yeah.
strange.
Well, to be fair, everyone is.
Unless he's hit low fuel.
No, he's not hit. Fuel mark's not coming up in his dash.
Yeah, he's got a red fuel light for me.
Yeah, stupid birdies.
We're on board with Suicide Stokey as he enters turn 1, heading into turn 2 on the flying lap.
He's going again.
He's on a fresh set of softs as well.
Well, at least he's going to get the airtime. Greedy bastard.
He is the only one that is actually out on track at the moment as well. He's slightly slower in the first sector. I didn't actually quite catch how much he was off. See how he takes turn 10. Very cautious, very easy.
That's the difference between Div 1 and Div 2. We were squirreling. These guys aren't.
Yeah. I absolutely hate turn 10 with a passion. I'm actually quite glad that I had to miss last night.
I don't understand how people can't like this track. I really enjoy it.
It's turn 10, mate. Oh, and turn 2 for me. Slight lock-up from Stokey going into turn 14.
Is he going to have to carry on with this? Is he going to
I
ease
think
up?
he is. He's going to push for it. I think he's still up on the sector times. Let's see what he pulls in. So 127.007. He went 0.3 faster than his last time. Is he going for a second one straight out of the box as well?
I wouldn't imagine so. No, it's not.
No, he's back.
No, not a chance there. And he has retired on track.
That is a quali ban. Is it not?
It'll be something that the admins will have to have a look at and find out why. If it's his first offence, shall we say. There could be lenient, but as a lot, it's one rule for all, really. So.
No, I agree with that one 100%. We're going to jump on board with Skillian. And I don't know, Josh, whether you'd like to do the same and just talk us through a lap as he goes around. As he starts flying lap himself to set a time.
Have a quick look, see. 207, so may not have the straight line speed there. It was a bit deep into the corner. Coming up to the DRS. Doesn't want to stick to track limits there.
He was pushing it a little bit, wasn't he? Oh, that was an interesting.
There was quite a slow time for sector 1 there. I don't think he's actually pushing as hard as he can go, as long as he sets a time.
I don't know whether that's the game and connection that's having the problem, but as he's coming out of corners, he's not switching gears right. He's topping out.
So,
oh, lock up there as he goes into turn 11.
Curb of death.
Keeps a very wide line on that.
Keeps to it. Can he stay on the track? That was close. And now to the final corner.
It's not. There you go. That there.
Yeah, I saw that there. 125. This is going to be yeah.
127.3.
It didn't look like he was pushing all that well because it looked on the time frame from sector 1. It was a 28.7, which is quite slow from sector 1. It might be code is lying to me, but I
128.6 from Shofi.
With 4-lap old tyres, is he going again? Does he have the fuel? He
Yeah,
does.
I don't have a red light at all either. So whether
Is he going-
Shofi's just trying to put in some lap times, just to try and get himself a little bit.
He just wants the air time. Lock up there a bit.
Yeah. Tank slapper there. Those tyres must be.
You do not want to do that on them.
Oh, he's round. He's round. Oh, that would have been a complete. And he's retired as well.
Yes, he has lost the tyres. He's lost the rear right tyre. Oh dear. Not a good end.
I did take it off simulation damage, so I didn't. Can you still use the tyres in that on full damage?
No, I think it's as soon as you hit them, they're gone.
So Skillian must be coming into the pits now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Hopefully he retires. Don't really fancy waiting another 4 minutes.
Not if we don't need to.
Yeah. Let's find out where my pizza is.
I had steak for dinner, mate.
I can't be bothered to really do anything like. Oh, it's out for delivery.
Can you say that again?
Ooh, it's out for delivery. Leave that northern accent alone, kid.
Is Skillian gonna sit in the pits for the last 4 minutes, or is he gonna retire?
Hey, he's gonna put on some new tyres and go out again.
Is that what you're guessing, is it?
No. No, he's just gonna be asked. Go again. Who is your pick so far for P1?
I made an early choice yesterday when I picked you.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Sorry.
Absolutely annihilated my Q2 there.
So I'm a bit hesitant about doing it just yet. Ooh. I think I'll wait until the start of Q2 to drop that commentator bomb there.
Well, you did it to me. I'm gonna have to do it to another driver, I think. And to be honest, I'd be very surprised if this driver actually did make a mistake at all, and that is actually gonna bite me on the ass. I absolutely know it. But he is one of the quickest in the league, and I think it is Beard Boost.
Ooh.
He will probably get through on the mediums, just in case. I don't think he'll have to go to the softs at all. And
where do you reckon he's going to finish in Q2 then?
In Q2, I'd probably say he's going to probably finish 5th, 6th.
Interesting. Little bit concerning that I've just had a load more times pop up, and Lando Norris and Sebastian Vettel are ahead of 3 of our drivers who all of a sudden have not set lap times.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Vettel is actually
We're into the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, Vettel is... I can actually see Vettel in the pits as well.
Yeah, I can see them all, but they haven't left the garage, which is bizarre. And they're showing up on the leaderboard.
They are on the leaderboard. Yeah, I was hoping not one person was going to fall below the 15. Because that would have... No, they're not there.
There's one person that is 15th that has...
Yes, because he went
Halliday
out.
and Sofa Racer. They didn't set times.
Oh.
I don't remember seeing them on track at all either. And...
Are they sure they're going to get...
And... Shofi is out, which is odd, because he was 13th.
Yes, but he did crash out. He retired from terminal damage.
Ah.
So, although I did ask this question the other day to Danny because we were at Australia and he set a one. Oh, I don't know. He would qualify third, fourth, and he then crashed out trying to get faster, and he immediately knocked him out because of turbo damage. It don't matter what time you've set.
Oh God! Don't start a group call with that freaking chat.
Right, this will be the most interesting of qualifying.
It will be.
Um,
I'm not sure whether they are. I shall have a look, see whether the.
right.
Yep, we have lost the AI. They
Yes,
have
we have.
disappeared. So we
Well,
are good for the time being.
drivers are switching to the mediums already. Sir
They
Spaff,
are.
Billy, Skillian, Suicide Stokey, Demon, Beer Boost straight away. Who's coming out first? Halliday.
Halliday's out and he is.
The two Scottish brothers are the underdogs here because
Halliday's out on the softs. There are a couple of people who are on track ahead of him.
yeah. Who's out? Oh, actually, yeah.
You've got Sofa
I'm
Racer, and there is Spaff as well in the Williams, who is the first
yeah.
car out.
The two Scots, Sofa Racer and Halliday, I would have said they are good racers and they could be the underdogs, especially if they're sticking to the softs.
They
think
could
they
cause
are.
a bit of an upset.
I think they are trying to make sure they are in Q3. There's no strategy with the Scots, just fastest. Ah!
Nothing wrong with that. That's what I did when I first started in Australia, when I did the first race there. I made sure that I was in Q3, I wasn't bothered about playing strategy.
Well, see, I listened to Mike Legend yesterday and he got into the head, and then I got stuck and got damaged, which is why I ended up pitting on lap 2, sorry.
There were a lot of little taps and collisions yesterday. That was quite unexpected.
I was very surprised at the actual amount of safety cars and virtuals yesterday. I
was
thought
surprised that the safety car.
didn't
I
come out
believe
at
it
all.
was. Yeah, I believe it was the SLR race as well. When the safety car came out right at the end, as Sir Spaff gets a little bit of a slide coming out of turn 2. Yeah, in the SLR race, I was very surprised that the safety car come out when it did for what it did. I would have thought the virtual safety car would have been enough to keep everything going.
Well, I think there was only one virtual yesterday as well, and it was on lap 2.
No, there was
that was it.
yeah, and yesterday as well, the safety car come out and it screwed Danny over.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Um,
Well, Danny screwed himself over because they were spinning, so...
Yeah, he screwed himself over with spinning. But that was I think that was just before the safety car.
I couldn't remember being in it. I couldn't remember. Oh, who's gone already? Or was that just going very slow?
That is somebody.
Spun it.
He spun, did he?
Yeah, he spun.
Has he got damage? He doesn't look like he's got damage. It looks like he's okay.
He looks, yeah, there's no end plate damage there, and he will have to go out again because he has invalidated.
Yeah.
I was hoping he hadn't hit anyone there.
So Spaff hits 129.4. That is very. That's 3.
Ooh, I think my food's here. I will be 2 minutes. I think my food's here.
No worries. So we'll come with Reese to the end. I believe that is his connection a little bit that caused him to look as he did as he crossed the line there. 127.5, that should be enough to see him through on the mediums. So Spaff will definitely have to run again, I would have thought. I believe that is connection issues for Reese there. Reza has just started a fastest lap, so we'll ride up with him. Very nicely into turn 1, sticking in a very high gear for that corner there. I think that was to reduce slip and wheel spin on the back tyres. Comes down into turn 4. Very early upshift. Kept it very neat. We'll see how he takes turn 9 and turn 10 as well.
Good old Domino's, always sending out shocking delivery drivers. Now, right, so for a Holiday, yeah, I knew they'd go quickest.
Very nice from Reza there. Yeah, finally heading into sector 3. He did a 106.4 in sector 2. I would have thought Reese would have been safe with the 127.5.
Don't get anything out in this division. Definitely. Now, Greza should be up there. Oh,
128.2.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but he is also 0.7 off of...
Hello, helmet marker. He may have just received a message about reserves.
Has he just joined the...
He has just joined. He won't be able to join until the race, but at least it's another extra body.
It'll make it up to an even grid.
Let's have a look at Skillian as he comes up towards the curb of death.
.106.5. He's 0.3 down on Reza's time going off, what I can remember.
A bit more curb than I think he would have liked.
And Reese is disconnected.
Oh dear.
128.2. He does beat Greza by 0.2 of a second.
200ths of a second.
200ths of a second, yeah, sorry. My apologies. I had to point that one out there.
And I believe Spath.
Stokey is on a flying lap. Demon is on an invalidated lap. I think he's going to be creating some space.
Spath is the first of the medium runners to actually switch to the softs. I don't think he's confident.
Doesn't look like it, does it?
Billy's on a flyer. Let's have a look. 128.1, sector 1.
It's not too bad. Let's have a look at Stokey.
Coming up to turn 10 now. Takes that very nicely. I think he may have gone on the wrong gear there.
Stokey should have a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
No, it's in qualifying, it's a warning. No matter how many times you do it.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
Billy comes up to the final corner. Taking quite a bit of curb there.
It's not the worst I've seen compared to yesterday. Some of you guys were flying over it.
Wow, 127.2 with the mediums.
That's a good time.
That is a very good. That's faster than some of the drivers on softs yesterday.
Yes.
Mind you, they were sandbagging, so. I think this is the case because of them 3 times, sorry, if you include Reese. You will start seeing more and more soft tyres come out now.
I would have thought so. Not quite sure what Beard is doing out there at the moment.
I think he's moved out of the way for Fuse. He has actually as well.
He's taken out all the brake marker boards for everybody, just to make everything more difficult.
Oh, lovely.
He's got quite a bit of space behind him, so I think he's got to be easing himself back to the pits now, I would have thought.
I think SLR Demon maybe switching to the softs. 128.3 is not going to keep him safe, especially if Stokey and Eliminator are already out on the softs.
Yeah. And VRF needs to put in a good time on these mediums.
I will be very shocked if Posblad is down near the bottom 4 drivers. I'll be very shocked.
Well, this is going to be his first lap on the mediums. I'm not sure how he got the 130.2. Did he run softs for the first one?
They may have gone wide
Let's have
somewhere.
a quick look on Posglad. No, he set a 130.2 on the softs.
That's a bit underwhelming, though. Stokey's on his outlap coming down.
Forward. Down into turn 2 as he turns down into gear 2 as he turns into turn 1. Out through gear turn 2, keeping it quite neat.
Is that Posblad?
Yeah. Down into gear 3.
And Fuse has lost it at the curb of death.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, the come cleaner. What has happened? Oh. Beard Boost is retired, he's confident.
I'll be very surprised if a 127.2 isn't good enough to get through, unless everybody else switched to the softs. I think there'll be quite a few people like Beard who will leave it for that tactical advantage in the race.
Unlucky Fuse. I think he realises he's not got enough.
So he did a 1 minute 06.1. Posblad. He's a whole second up on his time as he comes into the final corner. Doesn't take any curve whatsoever, doesn't even touch the outside apex. So the DRS, a 127.7. That might be a bit touch and go, that could be the end.
He will be quicker on the softs.
That's if he decides to run them.
Oh,
We've got 2 minutes left in the session. So Spaffer's coming out on the softs there. And so is Eliminator, who is actually yet to set a time. They've only just come out. So Spaff
127.1 from Suicide Stokey. Goes third. Fuse, SLR Fuse? Fuse SLR Demon, whatever. Change his name. Fuse is going to be knocked out here if Eliminator can set a good time. Or even Spaff.
Sofa Surfer is happy and he's retiring from the session.
Yeah, the top 2 should be happy.
Yeah, the top 2 should be happy. They're gonna...
Yeah. I said them 2 will just go full for it. They wouldn't mess about.
Billy has retired as well. He's confident enough.
Reese has rejoined the session. Yeah, he has. It was a bit deep, that, from Spaff.
That was a little bit. He's out on the soft, so he should comfortably make it in theory.
He's done turn well, though.
Skillian retires from the session. And so has Greza.
Wow. He is 2 seconds on his Delta.
Quicker than his 129.4. So that's a 127.4. That's a lot of curb, and that cost him a lot of time there. 125, 126, 127.1.
That's a
enough.
good time.
That's
Good
enough
time.
to get
That
him
for
into
Spaff.
Q3. As we jump on board with Eliminator, who is the last person doing a flying lap.
Oh, he's gone up a
Shifted.
gear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
That will cost him a bit of time. Oh.
I think he's doing that to eliminate the wheel spin. I think he's struggling with a little bit of wheel spin there. That was a very early
with brand
upshift.
new tyres.
I noticed it with I want to say it might have been Reese that was doing it.
It looks like he's short shifting every single gear.
He's shifting relatively quickly, but to be fair, going from experience, that's how I shift as well. Right up until gear 6, where I will let it run out to the top end.
That is a quick time.
He goes second.
It's a very quick time, to be fair to
Very
him.
quick time. I think Spaff is crawling in. Posglad is safe, so he can retire if he wishes. As we are waiting for Spav to get into the pits, but I think he's actually hit low fuel mode as well.
No, he might be taking the mick here. He's not revving. Come on, Spaff, speed it up a bit. Open your can of Monster and get going.
No, he's on your. Is he on low fuel mode or is that?
No, he's not.
Oh no, that's
There
because
you
he's in
go.
gear 8.
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, he's got it. Oh. Fast. Now we've got to wait for you to get back to
It shouldn't do with the time remaining.
It's not. It's what's his name? Eliminator.
No, Eliminator's on AI.
Oh, is he? Hmm.
Yeah, it is Spaff who's doing this, I think. Unless his AI is having issues or it's a glitch in the game where it's not. The gears are all screwed up for him. I think the only person we're waiting on maybe is Posglad where he's in the pits. There is only 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Eliminator's AI takes him past the pit lane.
Yeah. I'm impatient now. Needs to get going. Come on.
Just gonna jump off and leave it at the pit screen so that he's not getting the screen time for that one.
Yes.
Although it's a bit concerning that the time remaining is stuck on 1 second at this moment in time.
Oh dear.
Not sure what is going on there. There we go.
For all you football fans, City are losing to Leon.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And we have eliminated out of this one Greza and Demon. Greza's in the best position. He is in P11, but he's also got the choice of tyre there, so he can stick a fresh set of mediums on. Because he'll have the one set for the race.
Are you going to the commentator curse now?
Yeah, I'm going to hit the commentator curse, and I'm going to say Beard Booster's going to take pole.
Yeah. That Beard Boost would have been my choice. With either Billy and Reese if he can sort his internet out. The peasant.
I'm going to go with the same top 3, but I'm going to say Boost on pole with Reese and then Billy.
I think Billy's lying. I think he enjoys this track. I bet he loves it.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how everybody does at Hanoi next week.
And hit the wall, and hit the wall, and hit the wall, and I'm out. That's it. That's how it's going to go.
Sir Reese is coming straight out of the pits. You can see it on the camera there straight away.
No,
He
he's
is
not.
coming straight
He's
out.
been beaten
He
by
has been
Sofa
beaten.
Racer.
He's been beaten by a lot of them. Are we going to see a Monza-esque sort of qualifying where everybody's waiting for the line? Everybody's waiting for the gap and not wanting to be the last. That is the question.
Yeah, I'll say I wonder who's actually going to take the lead between Halliday and Reese.
I think Reese is just getting the clean air by the looks of it.
Yeah, you do not want the dirty air on this game.
Not, especially not going through the sector that Reese is now. Not through sector 2 really. Sector 3 and 1, you haven't really got that many sort of crucial corners to nail to worry about the dirt that much.
Well, at least the drivers are looking to form some sort of gap. Billy is quite close to Beard Boost.
Yeah, I've seen that. Billy is right up his gearbox.
Yeah.
We're going to jump straight across to Sofa Racer as he is going to be the first one across the line.
Billy's backed off now. With Eliminator still in the pits. Oh no, he's coming out now. There we go.
This could be interesting where he comes out then, especially with everybody starting their flying laps now.
Oh dear, this is not a good idea from Eliminator.
No, it's not. He's kept out of the way of Sir Spat.
He needs to move.
He needs to pull over for Billy. He is the only one that isn't on a flying lap in that area. He is going slow. He's let Reese past. So Sofa Racer goes purple in the first sector.
Is he actually? Oh no.
He may have just been beaten though. It disappeared rather quickly as he goes down into turn 10.
Wait until they all settle
Took a fair bit of curb.
Oh, he's gone
quite a bit of exit curb.
Yeah, it took a bit of exit curb there, I was going to say. So the Haas goes around the curb of death. Taking that quite nicely.
5 point
Billy
dash.
lost it. Billy has
I
lost
think
it.
Billy lost it, yeah.
At the start of sector 2. Oh dear.
This is going to be quite a good lap from Sofa Racer here, I think. 105.7 in sector 2. See what he's like when he crosses the line. 126.9.
Spaff immediately follows.
Cannot go quicker than 127.3.
With Reese.
Sir Reese pips it.
Nice
that is the time to beat now.
I'll be seeing that lap.
And Beard Boost will be raising as he comes to the finish line, and he does. He raises the bar with a 125.995. There is not a lot between the two.
That's a quick time from Posglad.
Posglad is up there, yeah, 126.5. That's a good time there.
Is Billy going straight out? Has he got the fuel? I think he does.
We'll jump across to Billy there now. As he goes down into turn 1, coming through. I think he is going to go for a second lap there.
I just hope he knows he's got 4 or 5 in front of him that will need to move out of the way. Both Reynolds will need to move out of the way for him.
Otherwise he will be reporting impede, and he's 0.033 slower, so he's on par with his
but this is where he lost it
time, and this is where he lost it, so this is all going to be a very...
Nice. Not a place where you want to be catching up to drivers.
No.
Turn 10.
Oh, you can see he went a little bit deep there. He's going to have to come back out and do another lap, definitely now. As that Renault must be affecting him now. That Renault needs to be moving.
Both of them. Oh wow.
That one's out the way. It's this one here. He should have got out of the way.
Just moved out of the way. I would not like to be in his party right now.
No.
Is he still going to set the time?
He's going to go and finish it, I think, just to put the time on the board. He
He's,
goes third.
He goes
He's
third.
0.4 off with that.
He probably could have gone quicker as well. He has.
I reckon he'd have had about the same time, a 126.0, maybe a 126.1, if he hadn't have been slowed down.
Yes.
As Eliminators managed to set a 127 spot on.
What are the chances of that happening again? I hope he takes a screenshot of that and sends that as his background. Yeah, I did
That
a
is
127 flat.
A 127 flat is a very rare.
You ain't getting one flat than that.
No. He is just over a second off the pace on Beard Boost though.
Oh, don't change it down. Yeah, he's backed off, yeah.
He's definitely backed off. He was 0.8 slower in the first sector.
Yeah.
Sofa Racer is already back out. He is coming up to turn 9 now. So we switch to him as the Haas driver. Oh, bit of a gear glitch there, I'm pretty sure, with that over rev.
Yeah. Quick little fact about Beard Boost. When me and Mike and Fuse and the rest of us did get the game, we tried out one of the weekly events. It was at France, and out of everyone in the world, Beard Boost was in the top 10.
That is impressive.
I don't know whether that is based on his actual time or the score and points and what he was getting.
I'm pretty sure it's the score.
10.
Because I'm not the fastest driver, but especially on 2019, I used to be lucky with how I got with the weekly event, because I'd always be in races with others like me, and I'd do well in the race, but I wouldn't do so well in qualifying. So my score would jump right up with the race compared to what it would just be off.
I mean, compared to the scores that we were seeing, it was unbelievable. He was just absolutely sweating the hell out of the game. He's definitely going to be one of the contenders for the season.
Definitely. I mean, what's the current standings at the moment?
I'm not too sure actually. I'll see if I can get them on my phone. Just quickly checking the on the group page. Sofa Racer's out on a lap again, coming up towards the end of sector 2. Bird of Death.
Interesting to see what
He's
he
quite
does.
tight.
He's 0.1 quicker, and he's gone purple.
Two.
This could be quite an interesting lap from Sofa Racer. Is he going to throw a spanner in our predictions?
I would have thought for Beard Boost and Reese, if they had to, they would go out again.
Suicide Stoke.
It's still a quick time, 126.5.
It's still a quick time, yeah. He's on there. If he's quick, he can come back in, put another set on if he's got it, and go back out. Unless he's going to go straight for another one now, because he might have the fuel.
Right. So the standings at the minute after Australia is Reese, 25 points. Then Beard Boost. Then Mike, who's sadly not here tonight due to some reasons. Halliday, Greza, Taylor, who's not here tonight, and then Fuse.
So there's going to be quite a lot of changes in the drivers' standings after tonight with people missing.
Yes. Is Sofa Racer going again?
No, he's on a very slow lap. He was 0.8 slower in the first sector.
Who's that just coming down? Checks the 3 straight. It is Posglad. So Posglad's going to go again. Is that Suicide Stokey in front of him? It is.
Yeah, Suicide Stokey is ahead of him as well.
Again, Eliminator coming out at the wrong time.
To be fair, you do have Sofa Racer returning to the pit, so he does have that space to drop in behind.
Just falls in behind Posglad. Would not have liked to have interrupted that.
There might have been a few expletives coming out of Posglad as he saw that movement on this track map there.
Right, let's hope the drivers in 7, 8, 9 and 10 can get into the 126s. So make it a very...
Stokey just locked up
close.
Going into turn 8. I'm not sure how much time that's going to cost him. He's locked up hard into turn 10
again.
as well.
Turn 10.
I'm pretty sure.
It actually looks like to me that Posglad is catching up.
I think he is. He's definitely closing that gap up.
I wouldn't want to risk it too much. Don't want the dirty air. He's coming up to a safe part of the track for it though, but...
Stokey has just gone 0.7 quicker to his personal best at 1:27.9. So he could...
It says it was 3 tenths up. But Posglad get into the very low 26s.
Suicide goes 1:27.03.
He goes 1:26.2. He's ahead of Billy. He's in third at the minute.
Eliminator starts his lap.
Reese is already a 10th up through sector 2.
Halliday is coming across the line now on a timed lap. Needed a 1:26.7.
Oh, Reese, that was very neat. Very neat and tidy there. Nice wheel.
Not sure what Smith's doing spinning around there.
Oh, is he gone again?
I think he might have done. I think Billy...
Is Reese purple sector 2?
Reese is going to be down between Reese and Beard here, and they are both one behind each other on the track. So this is going to be an interesting end.
Is Reese giving a bit of a toe to Beard Boost?
He must be. He has to be. Oh, apologies everybody. My Xbox just taken me away.
7. Wow. Oh, Beard Boost 1:25.6. Wow.
There we go. That's better.
That is a very quick lap.
That is very quick. Who have we got left on the
10
track?
separates them in the 1:25s. Posglad has given up. Eliminator coming up towards the pit straight. See where
Smith's
he can
going
go.
to be going for another one.
Eliminator 1:26.5. Oh, who was that? Halliday. AI, I think, may have just messed up Suicide Stokey's lap. Oh no,
Yeah.
Suicide Stokey is doing something.
Yeah, he is. And that is everybody.
So, apologies, Billy, as you were in my top 3.
Was in my top 3 as well. Commentator's curse caught him.
I did call Beard Boost and Reese. Gotta say, those two will be absolutely fighting it out. It will be a case of strategies now between them two.
It will be, and Reese has also come out and commented that they are going to have one hell of a rivalry.
Yeah.
In the group chat.
I can imagine. Oh, I can imagine they will.
As we wait for the last 17 seconds as the cars continue to remotely roll around the track.
I'm a little bit glad I'm not in Reese's party because all I'd hear is the click of his gear changes. Oh, and Reese has left the session. Oh dear, Reese.
Oh dear, he has got time to get back in. There was 0.04 of a second that separated.
I've just remembered,
Boost
we
and
also
Reese.
have Helmet Marco still.
And Helmet Marko will be coming in P14 at the start of the race.
Yes. Actually, no. I think. See, I wonder here because he hasn't qualified at all.
Has somebody just
But
readied up
no,
with the session ends?
no. It's a.
Right,
We
that is
can't skip
Cody's.
this. No, we
Right.
can't skip this. It's a Cody's thing. But I can't
I
remember
just didn't know whether somebody readied up.
who was it that retired Q1 for terminal damage.
Oh, let me get the nicknames up in the group. I believe it was Shofi.
Oh, Scofie, yes.
Scofie.
I'm unsure now because although Scofie was retired from terminal damage, he was in qualifying, whereas Helmet Marco wasn't. Will Scofie be ahead of Helmet Marco?
Yeah, Helmet Marko will turn up at the back of the grid.
I thought the case, but you never know with Cody's.
That's true, you do never know with Cody's.
What time are they readying up? Are you aware?
I believe it is going to be 21:35, but do not hold me to that because I actually haven't been informed by race control.
Let's have a message. Time reading up. Ask the admins. 21:35 confirms Billy.
Quite a good guess from me. Quite impressed with that.
In 5. Thanks, Fears. Yeah. Yeah.
Useful, mate.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
useful. Thanks,
Thanks,
Fears.
thanks, bud.
Mm.
Good to know. Good to know.
See, what if my phone had said 21:31 and 21:30? Oh,
Well, this is the thing. My computer
just so
says.
much.
My computer says 21:31, but my phone says 21:30.
Exactly. So, Fuse, you're a bit confusing there, mate. Come on, gotta be some clarification.
And my other half has also just said that it says 21:30 on her devices. Has it just switched to 21:31, honey? Yeah, just switched on both. So my
Thanks, honey.
computer. Taking the mickey out of me. I bet Crofty doesn't have to deal with this with Brundle.
I bet you don't know what they get up to when they're drinking.
You had to make it weird.
Well, I wonder what Crofty's drinks. I wonder what he's a man of. I bet he's a man of Smiths, John Smiths. Goes down to his local.
Is that what you
John
reckon?
Smiths. Oh, I definitely.
What about
Brundle's
Brundle?
there with. I'll have a Jaeger. I'll just have the straight Jaeger. Just give us the bottle, love.
And what about Kravitz?
G&T. A good old G&T. Bit bland.
Oh,
Right.
I kind of feel like I have to tweet all of them just to find out their go-to drinks now, just to
Yes,
confirm this.
definitely. I swear to God if I get all of them correct.
I think you'll win the season on points based off the fact that without even having to race in this one.
I will never be disqualified from a session again. Right, let's stop being alcoholics and
yes.
predictions for the actual race. Instead of predicting what Brundle's going to be drinking on his Saturday night.
Depends whether Reese's connection holds out, because he's obviously he's got to keep whipping the hamster to get it to go round the ball to give him the speed to keep the internet power going. If he can hold it, it's going to be an interesting fight of strategies between him and Boost, for sure.
The Scottish brothers, cousins, I think the brothers of Sofa Racer and Halliday, they are going to be up there. Especially Halliday. Halliday is very quick. It is going to be a case of who pits first. But before all that, it's a case of
Halliday is
who
questioning why
makes
he's in P11.
what. Oh, I did not see anything. I didn't see anything on the race director. I didn't.
No,
Nothing.
I didn't either.
Nothing popped up.
Helmut Marko starts P14, Scofie starts in P13, Sofa Racer and Halliday are 11th and 12th, but they didn't join the first. They weren't part of the first qualifying. So I wonder whether that.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's got a grid penalty.
I don't think he has a grid penalty because everybody went through Q1.
Yeah, I know, but Fuse qualified in 12th. And he's moved up too, same as Greza. Greza
Yeah,
was
but
11.
that's what I'm saying. Halliday and Sofa Racer weren't part of Q1,
Oh, no,
which
they
is why
were
we were
they?
having the
Yeah.
AI glitches.
No, they didn't set a time. Well, they're going to have a lot of time to make up there. Reese has eventually rejoined. Thanks, Reese. Well, that's my comments for being underdogs out. But before we get to pits, it's a case of who gets through turn one without any damage whatsoever.
Well, with Reese's connection, if he starts flying across the track, we're all going to be in a.
See, Reese's connection isn't so much he's lagging, such as Fat Batten. It's a case of he could disconnect at any time because the hamster's dead.
Ah, right.
He will still be there. Just he's not reliable. And Billy has readied up. So we go.
Somebody has started the session without clearance from.
I believe it was Billy. It was 21:35. I did see a tick next to Billy's name.
But I have not seen anything go in the group chat to say to ready
No,
up.
as soon as it hits 21:35 on a clock, you go.
Okay. Why are you not letting me change the camera type? Reese has completely shut off on the formation app. He does not care.
He is ghosted, so I would believe
I think Reese might have
that's an
disconnected.
AI. I believe that would be his AI. Well, as a rule we've got, because Cody's can't fix their lobbies, if you do disconnect during the race, you cannot join back.
Yeah,
and
there
he
you
has
go.
left the session.
He has left the
which
session,
is very
so
unfortunate.
that is Reese out of this race.
Which is
Or
an
unless
absolute
he can
shame.
get back in before the actual 5 lights come on.
I am not too sure. Everyone would have to slow down like now and just crawl at 3 miles an hour.
Predicted strategy did just come up. Looking at
Actually, I've
one
not
stop.
got that.
I think you have to be in the broadcast mode for it to show up. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I'm not the broker. Stupid thing. Well, so what is the predicted strategy then? Seeing as I can't see it.
It has disappeared, so I can't tell you. But it is saying that the one stopper is going to be the quickest strategy. Mediums until lap 11 and 12.
Oh dear. Who is
As
messing
both
about
alphas
on the
come together
eliminators?
on the formation lap, so they will be now sat on the grid ready to race.
Another formation lap where people hit each other.
Unlucky for Reese, that is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate for Reese, but well.
Mediums until lap 11, 12.
As Helmut
and then it is the
Marko
hards.
comes to line up on the grid, 14th.
And here we go.
I have just
5
got the
lights
predicted
on.
stop strategy.
And
Reese
nobody has taken off even though the lights have gone out. That is...
I think that's a glitch on our side.
I would have thought so. So, predictive strategy has just popped up again for me. One stop from mediums to hards, 12 to 14. Two stopper, it is suggesting that you do a medium stint, and then a soft stint, and another medium stint.
Seems like everyone has got through turn one, okay?
Everybody's gone very clean. I'm very impressed with that. As we quickly jump
Beer Boost
through.
has... it is an AI, so Beer Boost should catch up fairly quickly up to Reese. Billy has got past Posglad.
Posglad is getting under pressure from Sir Spaff, so we're going to jump on board with Sir Spaff as he looks at this.
Jumped up to P8. Sofa Racer making 5 places already in the first 2 sectors.
That is
Spaff,
a very good start.
Spaff has gone to 5th, he's up 3 places.
Yeah. He can't quite hang on with Posglad, so I reckon we're going to see quite a bit of change as Beard Boost now takes over the lead with Smith following up.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the softs. We've got Spaff on the softs, Eliminator, Sofa Racer, Halliday and Suicide Stokey. Everyone else is on the mediums. As Halliday has burnt through 50% of his ERS already. Wow, he is not holding back.
That was quite a liberty line there from...
Posglad is overtaking Billy there.
I'm not sure what happened there, but Smith was really off the track. Scofie has spun in Sector 1 as well. Not sure whether there was contact. Is there damage on his car? It doesn't look like it.
Let's have a quick look. I don't think there's any end plate damage there. No, I can't see any damage there.
No, and I can't see any paintwork damage that usually shows up if the tyres have made contact with the sidewall. Beer Boost is absolutely running away with it. 1.8 seconds between him and Posglad.
Everyone is within a second of each other, all the way down to 8th. Then there's a second here or so, but everyone up until Scofie is so close together. It's such a train. As you come up to the end of Sector 2.
There is.
Beer Boost is the only one
Everybody's really tucked up together, right down until Marco.
See, that can show the difference there between the actual quality of the drivers there. You've got 3 drivers on the mediums in the top 3, and the softs are just not making too much of a difference at all.
No, let's have a look at Spaff. He's got a bit of a distance between him and...
Eliminator using the DRS on him there. He's going to have a DRS again. The Spaff should have the DRS from Billy.
He doesn't. He's outside of a second gap now.
Eliminator's... he's gone very
Eliminator's
good.
overshot that. That was a very...
And he comes back.
Oh, and he spun. And he's out. Oh, dear. That's got to be a safety car.
Oh, dear.
That should be a safety car deployment. Halliday should not get a penalty for that. I will say that on the stream now. That 5-second penalty for Halliday should be invalidated for that collision.
I caught that on my view, so I will record that as well, and just in case. I know
it is on the stream as well for them to see. Everybody's under virtual safety car. I don't expect anybody to be coming in to change anything.
Stokey, it looks like he...
Yet.
I think he pitted. Yes, Suicide Stokey has pitted.
Suicide Stokey did pit. Okay, so...
Yep, so
that's
a virtual, yep. Oh,
Sofa Racer has got...
drive-through penalty.
That's for speeding under...
Safety car, let's see if anyone... There's no one else? Let's have a look at the race directory, see if there's anything going on there. Okay, so... we have Halliday's got a 5-second. Sofa Racer has a drive-through, and just a few warnings with collisions and exceeding track limits. You naughty drivers, you naughty boys.
Scofie, I reckon Scofie spun from having a collision with Stoke because that's
Halliday
on there, and
has
Stokey had
pitted,
to.
served his 5 seconds, and has gone straight onto the hards. Sofa Racer has pitted and
Sofa
gone on
Racer
to a
has
fresh set
pitted.
of mediums.
Interesting. I would have thought he'd have served the drive-through for that
I
as
thought he
well.
would have served a drive-through there as well.
Bit surprised that he did pit. Halliday is going to be going deep into the race, so he will have another soft tyre at the end of the session.
Wow, I did say watch out for Hughes. He qualified 12 and he's already up to 5th.
He's kept it clean.
It will have helped obviously with Stokey and Eliminator and Halliday, which he has got lucky there. But the one stop is okay, as confirmed by Mike and Hughes last night, and even Jay.
Yeah. It is unfortunate for Halliday because he can't choose whether or not to serve that 5-second penalty in the grid box.
No, we just hope. Obviously, we've clipped it, so send that on to the race. Oh, who's gone at the curb of death?
That, I believe, is Scofie again.
He's spun again and almost hit Stokey. Oh, this is.
I think those two actually came together, which is why Stokey had to pit early.
I'm gonna call him Scoffy because he got Stokey and Scofie. Scofie. I'm gonna call him
Oh, I
Scoffy.
thought it was Scoffy.
Ah, Scoffy. There we go.
And as we look behind on board
with
Beard Boost, you
can
see the distance. You can see the distance that Beard Boost already has between Posglad.
Sofa Race is coming to serve his drive-through. Shame for the Scottish brothers. It could have been a good race for them.
Unfortunately, that is Cody's.
Yeah.
I wonder whether who did Eliminator hit first? Because he hit Halliday second.
He hit
the Alpha of Stokey.
He came back on very dangerously, hit the Alpha. They came together and kind of Halliday got caught literally between 2 front wings.
That's unfortunate for Halliday. As we go on board with
Billy is still all over
Billy.
The back of Posglad, yeah. He's gonna get DRS on him.
He's going to get DRS, but has Posglad got enough ERS to jump forward?
He's jumping down to 12. He's probably not going to get him here. I'll probably save it, Billy. Save it for the
does.
second
He tucks
DRS.
in. He tucks in.
Oh,
took a little bit too much curb there.
Scoffy with 3 seconds.
Yep. 3-second time penalty. Scoffy, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Billy is going to start creeping up. This is the worst place to possibly be following another car with that.
He's kept it quite tight though.
He has. He is keeping it. He needs to start tucking up now and get right on his gearbox as he goes into turn 9 and turn 10. But the more these guys are scrapping, the more Beard Boost is getting away up front. It's a good exit from both drivers. Billy had to wait a little bit, but he hopped the DRS. He is gaining, but I don't think he's got.
Using ERS.
He is not using his overtake button. Oh, he is in overtake actually. It's showing he is in overtake for me, but I'm not sure whether that is a glitch.
Not for myself. It's showing it's gradually going down as it would.
Oh no, he's not in overtake. I apologise. It's yellow. It's not green.
Right.
As
so
we
the gap.
jump on with Billy, we're going to follow him as we go through.
Yeah.
Cross the line onto lap 8.
He should have Posglad here.
He's got overtake going. Posglad is still not using his ERS mode.
I think that's a bit tactical from Posglad. I think he knows he's not going to. He didn't aggressively defend that. He just acknowledged that Billy had the DRS and overtake and was just not going to keep a position.
Be interesting to see whether Posglad does come back at him. I can't see that at the moment, and we're going to jump across straight to Fuse as he is creeping in on Sir Spaff.
Yeah, the softs will start
slowly.
Going now.
I would expect people on the soft tyres to start pitting between
There is
now
only one
and lap
person on the
9.
soft, and it is Spaff.
Oh,
There is
that
one
is
person on the
true.
hard, which is Halliday, and everyone else is on the mediums.
As Spaff,
So for Racer goes quickest.
he's going to be putting in the times, I think. But you can tell Spaff is running out of tyre because he locked up very heavy going into turn 10. All Fuse has to do is just keep it clean, keep it within the second, just to get the DRS to aid him in
And
the
Spaff has
chase.
lost it, curb of death.
Spaff has lost it. Ooh,
Oh, no.
that is age of tyre for Spaff
Oh,
there.
it's come on a bit.
Ooh, that was a bit of
Bit
dangerous driving
It's
there.
a good thing he was ghosting.
That was dangerous
He
from
might
him.
even... So for Racer, 10-second
10
time
second
penalty.
time penalty.
Where's
What
he
happened
going?
there?
Where's he going? Oh, I know what he's doing. He's doing the Bahrain short. That's what he's doing. He's just cut off sector 1. He's going, nah, I'll go down to DRS.
Oh, Sofa Racer.
Not going well for the Scottish brothers. And
No, they're
Beerboos
having a bit of
is
a...
just under 4 seconds gap to Billy now.
He's got the comfortable one. The battle between Billy and Posglad definitely
Yeah,
helped.
I think Posglad has resigned himself to just keep, as long as he keeps within a second of Billy, because it could be a case of who has the better pit strategy.
That is
A
true.
bit deep from Posglad there. He has now come out of the second. Oh no, he's still in it.
He's still in it just.
There's a few seconds between everyone now. Oh, Halliday and Scoffy. Halliday has overtaken Scoffy.
Is Scoffy going to come back and have a look at him? And you do have Reese's
Oh,
AI.
whoa, so Spaff has gone off again.
Oh, there's contact there.
He's just made contact.
Why did Spaff not pit?
He
His
has pitted.
tyres.
He has pitted.
He has pitted. He is on.
Yeah.
He's on fresh softs.
He's on fresh softs.
That is unbelievable.
Could we be seeing a Savage? I don't think it'll work with this one, as he is quite far back. I probably would have gone on the hards myself and try and
Yeah, I'd have
see if he can make
changed the
his way up
strategy.
from the field. Oh, and Scoffy has gone again. I'm gonna do what Fuse did. Count how many times they lose it at a curb of death.
Well, that's
They actually,
3.
they actually did that to me at Britain last year. I lost it at Cox 4 or 5 times, and they had the little meter of, oh, Clem's gone. That's
Crikey.
another one.
As Spaff retakes 9th from Halliday, who didn't put up much of a fight. Although Scoff is going very deep into a lot of these corners.
Scoffy has pitted again. Or is this the first? Is he? I'm sure he's already pitted.
Let's have a look at the telemetry.
No, this is his first stop.
That is his first stop, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he'd been in alright.
Have we got any close action going on? Let's jump back up.
Grezza's making a bit of time on SLR Demon. He's gradually getting close to the 1 second. He's not going to get ARS. He's not going to get DRS, sorry, on the way down to the pit straight.
It was so much easier when they called it KERS, wasn't it?
Oh, so much easier. Energy, whatever system.
Energy recovery system and drag reduction system. It's all. The acronyms are all too similar.
Oh, imagine being pissed and trying to say that.
I'm trying to say it 3 times fast, let alone that.
Oh,
As Posglad is on the cusp of being outside of the DRS zone of Billy there, as he's coming through at the start of sector 2. He is now 1.1 seconds behind Billy. Billy is making a gap. As Grezza dips into the 1 second gap.
So Spaff goes fastest, which is obviously I would have expected with them softs.
Oh, my son is crying. I get the feeling I'm going to get in trouble for that.
Oh dear.
Just walking up a little bit.
You're just going to get a toy thrown at you saying, shut up!
That'll be the missus coming back in and just go, you're shouting. Sorry, love.
Yeah. I'll get burnt it. Greza is now within a second of Fuse. He is.
And Posglad has dropped out of a second of Billy there.
Sofa Racer has
Sofa
overtaken.
Racer.
Oh, no,
So it's
Reese's
Reese's AI.
Yeah.
Reese's AI still in the fight. I like it.
Yes. Yeah, he's probably doing better than Reese ever did anyway. Jokes, Reese. Come on. Greza, he's using
We are
DRS
on board with
him.
Greza. He's using DRS, but he's not using overtake.
Fuse, I think he's saving his overtake.
My son is still crying.
Oh dear.
Not sure what's going on. I'll probably find out when the missus comes back into the room. Greza is outside of the DRS zone now as well. He is now 1.2.
So Spaff, I think, is only going for fastest laps. He's got no ERS whatsoever.
Is he still locked on overtake? Should we have a quick look? No, he is not.
The only way to get rid of that overtake is to set it to auto and then come back. Greza has fallen out the second from Fuse.
He has.
Right, with everyone bunched up, I think it's called for a toilet break.
Go for it, bud. Greza is creeping in on Fuse there. He's using the overtake, he doesn't have much. He'll have enough to get him down this straight. We're going to jump up with Fuse as he pumps a little bit of overtake just to give him the gap. And Fuse is holding a better amount of ERS compared to Greza. Greza is pushing hard. And he is slowly, Fuse is slowly getting in and catching up to Posglad, who, if we have a quick look, is charging a lot of his ERS, so he is going to be playing the strategy there. It's going to be quite interesting to see what happens.
Right, who's crashed? Oh.
Nobody's crashed.
No.
Greza is once more outside of the
It's going to be
DRS.
another battle between them two.
But also, Fuse is slowly... Oh, as Posglad nearly loses it on turn 14, which has definitely brought Fuse into play now. They were catching him slowly, but he lost his tail end slightly.
Billy has pitted. Beer Boost currently in the pits. Posglad comes into the pits. Fuse
And
comes into the pits.
So does Fuse.
Greza
Is
carries
going to
on.
go. Everybody
let's
has
see how
pitted a lap early, according
Let's
to the
see.
predictions.
How many laps Greza can actually keep as P1? Skillian jumped up to third.
Skillian jumps up to second.
Oh,
That's
have a
going to
look.
be a little bit tight.
Beer Boost has got DRS on in here. This should be quite an easy overtake for him.
Depends how much fight Skillian was willing
even
to
on the
make.
brand new hards
That's,
versus old mediums.
yeah. And if you actually look, Posglad jumped Fuse in the pits. I think
Oh wow!
Fuse got held up with cars coming through the pit lane. That is unlucky for him.
Well, you say he can't be held up by a teammate because his teammate's not here, and that's a lot of curb from Fuse there.
Yeah, that was quite a bit of curve. I think he's trying to push.
He's stretching the track limits there. Oh, you naughty boy. Oh. Looks like he lost the back end a little bit. As Halliday is gaining on Sir Spaff.
Greza pits.
One lap. He did one lap.
I don't think the pit crew were quite ready for him, in all honesty.
Spaff's lost it. Spaff has absolutely lost it. I don't think he can cope at the curb of death. That is 3 times. 5 times if you want to count the qualifying. So, let's have a vote. Who is going to lose it more at the curb of death? Scoffy or Sir Spaff? I know it sounds horrible, but...
Scoffy's lost it 3 times at the curb of death.
Yes, and Sir Spaff has lost it 5. And he has come into the pits. It looks like he's got end plate damage. I just wonder what tyres he has to go on the hards. He has to, if he doesn't go on the hard, he's gone on.
There is no end plate
the
damage.
mediums.
He's gone on the mediums.
Oh no, he hasn't got any damage whatsoever. Oh, that's a very strange one. He only had 4. It were only 4 laps old with the tyres. With the softs. He could have gone for another 3 or 4. I think it's a case of just making sure he gets into the points now for Spaff.
It has to be.
Fuse is within a second of Posblad.
Let's jump down there and have a look at that then.
Halliday coming down to the straight on sector 3. He is catching up to Skillian as well.
Fuse goes fastest with a 130.4.
On the hards and Spaff sent that on the softs. Jesus Christ, Fuse, stop sweating, mate. Come on.
Now, the one thing that I will say as well is Fuse seems to be better with his ERS management than Posglad.
That is something Fuse I have noticed in many sprint races where I have taken him out on purpose because it's hilarious and watch him rage. But he is good with his ERS.
As he goes very wide, I think.
And his
he
fuel
got a bit of
management
dirt,
as
yeah.
well. Greza on Suicide Stokey.
We're on board. 2 very different strategies from these 2. Stokey is
Greza's
on
strategy
11.
to work, he has to get past Stokey now.
Yeah, he has to get past, but Stokey's
Oh,
on 11
he's on
lap
squirrely
old
there.
tyres.
Helmut Marko has overtaken Skillian.
I think Skillian actually may have made a mistake, because Helmut Marko is quite far ahead of him already. As we jump forward back to Greza
I didn't see
the
anything,
ultimate
and
straight.
Greza doesn't need DRS because he's got ERS. Yeah, they sound too similar. Now, is Stokey got the DRS? He does. Does get the overtake.
But
He
he's
does have the
got
overtake as
11.
well.
He's on 12 lap old tyres now. Greza should be able to start possibly reeling in Demon, who is still sat behind Osglad.
Oh, a bit shaky there from Stoke.
His tyres are old. He needs to really pit. Look at the lockup.
He's locking up very badly there. Let's go back to Fuse and Posblad. They're not too far away.
Well, they are still definitely at each other. But this is also playing into Billy's hands, as he's now going to be able to start getting the distance
Spaff
between
goes
the 2
fastest.
again on the mediums.
DRS wasn't helpful there for Fuse. He's actually lost time to Posblad.
A lot of curb there from Fuse as well. I think he's starting to feel the pressure a little bit.
He loves to extend those track limits.
He does have more ERS than Posglad, who
I'll be very
is
surprised
coming
if
up
he
on
doesn't.
Billy's Ghost now.
Now it looks like Posglad. Did Posglad get the DRS from the AI?
No, he doesn't.
No, it didn't.
And look at
Oh,
Fuse.
if Fuse can stick this here, this is a great
Oh,
move. Is there a bit of contact?
I don't think so, but it's very tight. That was
Let's have a look.
very, very
side
nice.
by side.
And it's still not
side
over.
By side.
Is Fuse going to yield?
Fuse,
no, Fuse
no,
isn't yielding.
Not.
They are still going at it. Too wide going into this sector.
This is
Oh.
yeah, Fuse has made the right call there, otherwise it would have been a crash. I don't think
good
Reese's
racing from
AI
those
has
two.
helped there. Well done, Reese. Thanks, mate. God,
There's always one.
He always has to ruin that race.
Look how close Fuse got to the back end then. He's not using his ERS, and
he'll be saving it for the pit straight.
Posglad does not have much at all. Posglad has 16%, 14%. Fuse is sitting on nearly 40. He's gonna have that ERS going down the straight.
Stokes falling away from Greza now, as expected.
Yeah, he does need to pit.
I think Billy and Beer Boost, their time. Beer Boost is pulling away, but only looks like a couple of tenths per lap.
Fuse is going to definitely have. Fuse has definitely got it now. I don't think Posglad's got anything to come back at him right now.
Posglad
it's going to
will have DRS.
Yeah, it's going to be here that Posglad is going to need to make the comeback.
Posglad touches none of the apexes, comes through that corner there. Whereas Fuse goes straight over it. Nice one, Fuse.
I think that is safe to say that for the time being, Posglad and Fuse are going to be sitting where they are.
And Fuse goes purple. Oh, 3-second time penalty for Fuse. That brings Posglad back into play.
That brings
Yellow
Posglad
flag,
into play.
who has gone, I think that's Skillian. Skillian has lost it.
Skillian.
And he's still losing it. Come on, mate.
Oh dear. Not sure what happened there.
He's going to have to get those tyre temperatures back down, or he will just lose it again at this corner. Yep, very cautious
forward
through there for Skillian.
That's Reese's AI that has just been overtaken by Stoke again.
Oh, lovely. Sofa Racer is on brand new mediums for the last 10 laps.
The field has spread out quite a bit, I think.
How is Stokey still going? Look at the blisters on those tyres.
Oh, he needs to pit, and he does.
He is pitting. Look at the blisters on those tyres as he comes through there.
Oh, that is awful.
I've seen a better tyre on Lewis Hamilton at Britain. Ugh. Posglad is still within half a second of Fuse.
He hopefully will also have seen that Fuse does have that time penalty, so he does not need to rush.
Let's have a look at the penalties for yourself. So, Halliday did serve his 5 seconds. Scoffy has 3. Sofa Racer has 10. And
a lot of warnings.
Everyone else is clean. Oh, Fuse, you dirty driver. Dirty driver.
Dirty pig.
You dirty pig.
I think Posgard is going to be having a look at possibly taking Fuse. He was getting a bit close, as I think Scoffy was on.
Scoffy has left the session.
Scoffy.
Oh dear.
Oh
Dear,
dear.
indeed. Oh, a bit squirrely there from Fuse. Right, now hopefully...
This must be touching cloth.
He does not join back. I'm sorry, mate, but we can't have it.
Oh,
and
Posglad has a look, but thinks better of it.
Better off coming back at him now.
We'll jump on board with Fuse, and we're going to look back at the distance between him and Posglad, which is spread out a little bit.
Fuse is being very dangerous here. He's riding all the apexes, whereas Posglad is trying to only touch them where possible.
Posglad got a little bit of a touch off of the apex there.
Yeah, he was trying to avoid the apexes and touching them. Whereas Fuse, you just go straight over him.
Just bouncing over him.
Yeah, exactly.
Sofa Racer sets the fastest lap, 1:29.8 on the mediums, but he is on a fresh set, so...
Fuse needs to be careful now. He needs to build that gap.
He has got to knuckle down.
Sofa Racer's catching up to Spaffington.
Coming up into the last second now. See whether Posglad can reel in Fuse at all. Posglad still not using his ERS though. I think he's saving up a charge for an attack towards the end.
For the last 4 laps, the time between Beer Boost and Billy has stayed at 4.5 seconds.
I think that's how it's going to pan out
there,
unless there's a mistake somewhere.
Both the drivers are very competent.
I know Billy has a tendency to suddenly pull out of the bag a stonking lap time.
Yes, but I think Beard Boost is one of the cleanest drivers we have in the division. Other people have been here longer, so I don't be able to say so, but he does seem to be very clean.
The
no
gap
mistakes
between Demon, Fuse, and Posglad has opened up to just over a second now. Not sure whether Posglad made a mistake or whether he's just backing off to cool his
saved his ERS.
But yeah, Posglad does have ERS, so whether he's going to
saved
use
it massively.
Wondering whether he's going to save it for a charge towards the end of the
Sofa
race.
Racer is all over the back of Spaff. Ooh, is there going to be contacts?
They're keeping it clean for now.
No, and that's a safe manoeuvre that from Sofa.
Certainly is.
Sofa rides the curb, Jesus. Bouncing. And does Spaff have the DRS? He does have the DRS. The old tyres.
They are fighting for the last point position.
I don't know what's happened there with Fuse and Posglad then. Fuse had a time of 1.8 seconds difference and it's just jumped to 1.1.
I think that may have been a glitch because I don't think they have had any major changes.
No. Yeah, well.
But Fuse definitely does need to put the hammer down a little bit and try and build, because Greza is getting ever so closer slowly on that one lap fresher tyre.
Greza has been benefiting from the clean air. He's got plenty on the ERS. Hopefully he's doing alright with his fuel management as well, but he is using the overtake now to try and catch up. He is now under 4 seconds to Posglad. This is going to be a 3-way fight for third.
But what you have to remember is Fuse has a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
Which potentially is going to mean... That is, yeah, it's going to knock him back. Yeah. I'm not sure why I'm on Demon, but it's showing me on... There we go, it's updated. No, it hasn't. There we go. There is back to 1.8 on the gap there for between Demon and Posglad. Fuse and Posglad.
Helmet Marco is pitted. He's going for the softs.
He's going to be looking for that extra point now,
Halliday,
I would have thought.
129.
Who also pitted for the softs, so he's already taken his last stop of the race.
I think, which will be unfortunate if Helmut Marko drops out of the top 10, but we are following the same rules as official F1. If you're not in the top 10, the fastest lap doesn't count. I think the other guys will be able to. Oh, Spath comes straight at Marko.
Yeah, that is an interesting one.
Pushes him wide, gets up the inside there. I think Helmut Marko might just have to wait until his tyres warm up a little bit. Stay within a second.
Stay within a second, get the DRS, and he should be able to get it down the straight.
He's got 50% of his ERS, so he should be okay. If Spath has...
he's being affected a lot by that dirty air by Spath.
Yeah. Hopefully
Spath locks up
Spath
again.
Locks up.
Causing helmet lock up as well. Oh, crikey.
Football updates. Man City have been knocked out by Lyon. After controversial Dembele goal and shocking Sterling miss. Oh, well done, Sterling. Ah, well. Helmut Marko is coming back at Spath.
Getting some clean air for the braking. He's going to make sure he gets a good exit. Spath had a very slow exit by bouncing over the curb. And he goes defensive early.
Very defensive early, just giving him the clean air.
Yeah, that was a bit strange.
Is he going to do
no,
switcheroo?
He's thought better of it.
Marko's locked up. Went very deep there, Helmut Marko.
Spath is a bit squirrely on his tyres. Helmut Marko should be safe now. And if Greza was so way inclined, if he was not now getting within the point of... yeah, he's
under 3 seconds now.
He's under 3 seconds to Posglad, and he is 1 point...
He is 4 seconds.
4 seconds off of Fuse, who has that 5-second penalty. Which means that potentially he will jump to...
Posglad is starting to fall away now.
Yeah, Fuse needs to keep building that gap. He's got to do it, and he
Billy
needs to hope that
has brought down the time from 5 seconds to 3. Can we see a late move from Billy if he puts his foot down?
Beard Boost is sat on 83% ERS. And he's just used it all the way down that back straight between 10 and 11. Beard Boost is sat on a lot of ERS there. I think if Billy gets up there with his percentage, it's going to be a very hard fight between himself and Boost to take those 25 points at the end of the race. It's going to be a very, very difficult one. As Fuse again gets very wide, coming out of turn 14 there.
Posglad is now back to 1.2 seconds.
He's starting to close in a little bit.
I don't know if Fuse has had a mistake there.
He made a mistake on turn 14 that
Posglad is now within a second.
It shouldn't have cost him that much time.
Which has now brought Greza back into play.
Greza is almost up into what would be 4th place with Fuse's penalty. Fuse needs to knuckle back down and definitely concentrate on his markings there. Unless this is it from Posglad. Posglad has decided that this is going to be where he overtakes Fuse on track, even though he does have 3rd place due to that 5-second penalty that Fuse is carrying.
I don't think Posglad knows.
He may not. Might be correct on that one. can see the hands of Posglad's AI dipping down on the wheel a lot. He is flicking his engine mode between rich and standard in an attempt to get at Fuse. And crucially, Greza is just outside that 3-second time penalty window.
Surf racers within a second of Skillion as they come up towards the curve of death.
He's getting ever so close, is Sofa Racer. If he can keep it clean through this and get a good exit, he may have
Posglad is all over the back
chance.
of Fuse. And they get a good exit here. Fuse is a bit squirrely there.
So she's going to be able to keep it clean, and Greza now will jump up into 4th place due to that time penalty. He is now 2.5 seconds behind Fuse.
Greza is absolutely annihilating his ERS at the minute. He's overtaking. The button has been absolutely.
Posglad is on
here.
78% of his ERS as he goes into that back straight. Fuse must be going defensive now, surely. Yeah, he's using all of his ERS on the overtake just to hold off Posglad, who a little bit squirrely coming out of turn 2 and 3. There. Gives Fuse a little bit of a respite, but not all. These tyres are starting to go now. These boys going into this battle. Look at the rear tyres of Posglad. You can see the blister line clearly on his tyres. His fronts are looking a little bit worse for wear.
Whilst these two will be going down the RS straight, who's your driver of the day?
Let's have a quick ganders at starting position. Demon has gone.
Oh, Posglad almost went into the back of Fuse there.
Halliday's made himself back up to 7th after having to do 7th and 8th from the Scotsman, both of them actually.
Posglad has got past Fuse. Fuse were very defensive, but has overtaken him. And will Fuse try and come back? He does have the DRS.
And Posglad has all of that ERS
will he
to
go
defend with.
No, he knows it.
He's going to give in that one there.
But he will.
And it's bringing Greza in. It's bringing Greza ever closer. Greza can now see the squabble that is going on between these two as we ride on board with him. You can see them side by side through turn 4.
Side by side again between these two.
As we jump on board with Posglad in 3rd, as
Fuse goes very wide.
Very wide there,
Very
just to
wide.
make sure that he didn't come out. And that is going to bring Greza right into attack position on Fuse there.
It
Who
is the
still
last
is
lap.
taking a tight line. I'm not sure whether any of them. No, this is last lap, lap 29.
Yeah, we'll say, yeah.
And Fuse has lost it. Fuse has lost it. He's
Oh,
losing
dear.
it. He is going. As
And
we
Greza.
quickly jump forward to Beard Boost as he comes across the line to take 1st place, followed by Billy. As
Who
we
will
jump back
follow?
now to the trio. It's
Posglad
definitely Posglad.
will get
Greza will take 4th as the 5-second
Fuse.
penalty affects Fuse.
3 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds.
The 3-second penalty affects Fuse. We jump back to suicide, he will take 6th. Halliday, who has to have a driver of the day for getting back up to 7th.
Especially after the crash as well.
Especially after the crash. And by technicality, with removing that 5-second penalty that he got for hitting the stricken Alpha when it come back across the track, that'll bump him up to 6th as well.
Yeah. I think the game will give it to Fuse, as Fuse... Fuse was...
Sofa Racer has
12th.
lost his car at the start-finish line. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he was...
Let's see. I don't know if it's been Halliday or Fuse. Grezza? He did do well, Grezza, obviously getting up to P4. I can't remember where he finished in qualifying.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Congrats to Beard Boost. Very well driven there. He stayed in front near enough.
Yeah, he only had 1 lap where he wasn't actually in first place.
No,
he controlled that race.
Yeah, Grezza from 9th to 4th. That's some good places making there. Now it is a shame about Fuse, because Fuse is if you have a look at the 3 seconds added on, it would have been 3/10 he'd have been in front of Grezza.
That is unfortunate.
So who was your driver of the day?
It's got to go to Halliday for making that effort that he did with the crash. He started P11, he worked his way back up and went right down into last place there. And you have to take the 5-second penalty off of him, which will bump him up to 6th.
So do you want to invite in Beard Boost and Halliday there?
Certainly will.
Maybe invite Billy as well.
We'll bring... Oh, Sugar. Clem, can you still hear me? Well, we have connection issues going on right now. I'm not sure what is going on. View profile. Not sure what is going on with the party chat at the moment, but I have lost Clem, which is not good considering we were trying to connect up with everybody. Not 100% on what happened there. I don't know what happened there, unfortunately, buddy.
Well, I've invited Halliday. I will invite
Beard Boost. And Billy needs to be brought in as well to have that conversation.
Yes, let's invite Billy.
Let's get Fuse in to talk about his track liberties. And Posglad, who slipped in and took the last place on the podium there.
See if they actually want to join.
See whether they will come in and have a
hello, Billy.
A conversation, and we have Halliday that comes in as well.
Yeah, Halliday got screwed over big time then. Jesus.
Halliday,
yeah,
because of where you qualified and with the incidents, you were the driver of the day for us. To get back.
Yeah, forget what the game said. I don't know why I give it to Grezza.
No, I think it's a case of positions made, and
I think it's also as well the fact that penalties come into effect. If you get penalties, you're less likely to get driver of the day, because Halliday got that 5-second penalty that needs to be removed. Yeah,
to come back from that incident, mate, and to get up to where you finished, definitely driver of the day there.
It was a tough race, an absolute mess.
Yeah, I had a big crash.
Yes.
The Alfa Romeo crashed and he slid. He went wide, come back onto track, got hit by his teammate, and then got shoved into Halliday as Halliday tried to avoid it, and Halliday got the penalty.
Alright.
We did invite Beard Boost, I think, as the race winner. See if his opinion. What did you think of the race, Billy?
I could not close that gap at all.
There was a point where I think it was from like lap 21 to lap 26, you were just consistently at 4.5 seconds. Then it shot down to 3.
Yeah, I think he just got a bit of confusion behind one at Ghost, because I think somebody came out of pits ghosted, and then I gained like 1.5 seconds, and then he just pulled away again.
Just
I think it wasn't using his ERS in all honesty there, Billy. When I switched to him, when you were starting to close the gap, his ERS was sat at nearly full.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
He
was just ghosted.
He was gone, mate. He was.
Which is a shame for Reese, to be honest, because it would have been nice to see a 3-way battle between you 3.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I stayed 4 seconds behind as well is because I struggled to get past Posglad for about 6 laps.
Well, the battle between Posglad and Fuse was actually probably the main highlight of the race itself.
Yeah, there was a lot sat on there watching those two, right up until Fuse got the corner cutting penalty.
Yeah, that's the only bit that's obviously screwed Fuse up there, is his 3 seconds.
Yeah, he even said as well when he got it, it didn't feel like it was, but it definitely was if you corner cutting.
Yeah. Don't know what happened with Sofa Racer. He got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting.
Yeah, he served that as well, so if he clips that, I reckon he'll get that knocked off as well.
Yeah, and obviously
he lost it and went straight across the turn after he lost it and spun out.
Okay, because he said he had a drive-through, but then he pitted and then came back in to do the drive-through as well. It was very strange.
Yeah, well, hopefully Halliday will have a bit more luck tomorrow. If he's racing.
Hoping.
I can't believe how he got screwed over by that.
What happened, obviously, with the qualifying? You guys not just want to set a time in Q1?
There's no need to, is there?
Saving time.
No, obviously.
I think that's the reason why you started 11th and 12th respectively, was because you didn't go out and set a time in Q1. I think.
That's stupid how it's doing that though. It
makes
sense though, because they were the only two that didn't do it.
Yeah. That's all I can think it is. I don't know for definite, but that's what it seemed to be for me. That was a bit of a odd thing, especially when you guys finished 5th and 6th respectively.
Yeah.
In Q3.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's like the swap positions with
6th and 7th, I think.
who got knocked out in Q2.
Grezza and Fuse, they moved up too.
Yeah. They jumped straight up, which is a bit weird, but you did well to fight back from that issue from Cody's that we have no control over.
Yeah.
And then that accident, which if you watch back the stream,
The
I was
stream
on board. Yeah, I was on board, and all you see is your front end just slam into the Alpha, and it was just, oh dear.
See, I've clipped mine, and I had it on the driver who did retire. I think it was Exterminator or whatever his name is.
Exterminator. That's who I was sat on watching as well.
Yeah,
he was trying to overtake somebody and went really wide into turn 4, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't even know how he went round.
Well, he kind of lost it, and then looked like he was gonna try and re-enter the track at probably one of the worst points.
He got slapped by his own teammate, and it cost him his front wheel.
I think he went into his teammate, not the other way around.
Definitely caused a few collisions.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it was just the curbs in that track this year are not great at all.
I think there was an issue with the Scoffy guy with Sir Spaff. I don't think he was too happy with some of Sir Spaff's racing conduct by the looks of the group chat. But he's left the group chat, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Both of them two were very dangerous at the Curb of Death. I think Scoffy went and spun round 4 times,
Yeah,
including qualifying,
Yeah,
and
Scoffy
Spaff.
rage quit. He
And
spun on the last time and rage quit.
Spaffy, he spun 5 times at the Curb of Death, including qualifying. Including on brand new softs as well. I don't know what he was doing there.
he has sent a clip in and he's asking how he spun out, but no idea what
He's
he
lost
had
it.
such a weird strategy. He did 2 stops on the two soft stints, and then went on to the mediums, and then went back to the softs. It was strange. I'm not sure what he was.
He realised, well, I were in a park with him, he realised how much of a gap he had behind him, and then he just kept going for fastest lap. Which in the end he got, and he didn't obviously gain or lose any positions from doing it.
What I'm saying, what is the case with fastest lap? Is it in the same as the F1? Is it in the top 10? It only counts.
Yeah, only top 10 it counts, but obviously
Yeah,
it moves
I
up
thought
anyway
so.
because Helmut Marko's a reserve, so he gets deleted from standards.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
He had quite a race as well, Helmut Marko. A bit of a slip in there, and managed to. He did all right,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, we didn't do so bad actually there.
Yeah, it's good to know that my teammate in Division 2's able to fight with the Division 1 boys.
Yeah. Well, he originally came from here, but his availabilities had to change, so.
Yeah,
Right.
he originally was a Div 1 driver.
It'll be definitely top 5, top 6 in Division 2.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm
Right,
going to have to up my game
I'm
then.
going to have to love you and leave you.
No worries.
Right, no problem.
We did get apologies from Beard Boost. He did have to pop off and use the little boys' room, which is why he
Yeah.
didn't come in for the
Well,
interview.
cheers for inviting us anyway.
No problem.
Well raced, everybody. And that is the end of the Division 1 second round race at Bahrain.
Next
Beard
one
Boost comfortably.
tomorrow.
Next one tomorrow is Hanoi.
The
with
SLR.
Yeah, there you go. Not sure whether I'm going to be a part of that. I have to speak to the boss in charge, that is the missus.
Well, I'll be there for the qualifying because I'm banned.
You're banned, are you?
Oh, banned from quali ban, yeah. It weren't a great race last Bahrain for me and JJ for SLR, so I'll probably join you for the qualifying and then leave you for the race.
That won't be a problem. I'm not sure if anybody is doing the commentary, but I know that I won't be able to stream it if that is the case. Because I'm expecting to be at the missus.
Ah.
Not with my computer. From what I know, I might see if
Yeah,
she has an issue.
Stream from the Xbox.
Ooh, yeah. I thought, because they did the mixer thing, didn't they?
Jay uses streaming from Xbox directly.
Ah, right, okay.
That's what
So-
he primarily uses, so.
To the viewers, we will call it there, and hopefully you will join us tomorrow for the SLR League. If not, we will catch you next time when you drop by. Hope you enjoyed the race. It was entertaining for us, and we will see you next time.